T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another Unsorted stream. I am Sam, also known as BrickKeeper, and today I have taken heeded the notes from my fellow co-host, and I've changed the layout. No excitement? Okay, yeah, whatever. You can now see my massive Lego collection, which features full pointy thingies and dog penises. Wow, 1 minute in. and other cool projects, which I'm sure you'll ask me all the questions about later on. Now, as always, I have my beautiful co-hosts with me. Some of them are responsible for some of the stuff in these cabinets. So I'm just going to pick one and we'll see what happens. Cut the Craggle. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hello. I don't want to be a co-host. I want to be a special guest.
Well, you can be a special guest. You are
okay. Just to be awkward.
Craggle. You are just unique. There is none other like you.
I'll take that as a compliment, or at least I'll try to.
I think that's the better way to take it.
Oh man. Wow. I mean, I was just saying that to be awkward because I know that Joe Chambers gets a bit sensitive between being called guest and co-host. So you can call me whatever you want, just don't call me after 9 o'clock.
He does. But speaking of Joe, it looks like he might be having some technical difficulties right now because his camera's gone off. So I don't really want. Oh, hang on. It looks like he's shifting positions as well.
Excuse me?
We've got a different angle than we did in the green room. Let's put it that way, mate.
Wow. Okay. Not sure how to take that.
Well, you know.
I did say when I shared the stream earlier, I said this is the kinda Lego stream that your mummy warned you about, and we're less than 3 minutes in, and I think we're already living up to that.
Yeah, I did like that comment earlier. I was like very impressed. Now it looks like Joe sorted out his technical issues. So let's get him on in here. It's co-host Joe.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I have sorted out approximately 50% of my technical issues because I'm still not getting very good volume from you guys, and I don't know why. So whatever. Hi, how's it going?
We're good, thanks, buddy. If anybody else is not hearing us, just let us know. You know?
Yeah, I think it's also important to comment at this point that, in case you couldn't tell by his appearance, Joe saw this about Mary for the first time.
Yeah.
Is that hair gel?
Huh? What? No.
He's sulking now.
What?
He's just looking at his hair too much. He's like, yes, they can't have me this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still see there's something going on at the back.
What was that?
There's still a little bit of something going on at the back, isn't there?
No, that is respectable.
Respectable.
Joe, I am impressed.
Respectable.
Mate.
See, it was all for a reason. We just had to trust in Emily, in Mrs. Skylab. Is that what we're calling her nowadays? I don't know.
I thought it was Lady Skylab, but you know.
Yeah, Lady Skylab.
It sounds so regal, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're right. And I think she would actually fly across the pond to kill you guys if you started calling her Lady Skylab.
I need to term of endearment. Anyway, speaking of across the pond, let's have a look at the chat and see who's with us this evening. We've got Lady Sam B.
Lady Sam.
It's obviously my fair lady. We have Mrs. Craggle. We also have a guy called Cut the Craggle.
Hey!
Who's that?
No idea who that is.
Yeah,
And we
seriously.
also have Clicking Cliff. Welcome.
What's up, Clicking Cliff?
Hey,
Speaking of
Cliff
someone
actually reached
I talked to yesterday.
Cliff reached 1,000 subscribers the other day, so a massive congratulations to him.
Well done. 1,000 subscribers. I can only wish to be up there one day.
Yeah.
Baby steps. It's a big milestone. Now
I feel like you
now-
kind of shot yourself in the foot by having me on your channels, really. So
yeah, it's a fair point.
No,
Please
what do you mean by
you can't hear us okay, so
what do you mean by subscribers? Like on YouTube?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
You know
what we
this
mean.
thing called the internet?
Yeah. Well, it could be 1,000 subscribers on, I don't know, your Grinder account. Who knows?
Is that how that works?
I don't know. No idea.
Oh dear.
Oh man.
Oh
Hey,
boy.
I'm worried you even know what that is, Joe.
I hear enough jokes about it that
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I gotta say, I was really misinformed. I was looking at a way to like make beef burgers, and I was trying to find something to mince meat, and Grinder was not what I expected.
Somebody mislabeled that one then, didn't they?
Yeah, you don't want to go on Grindr saying that you're looking for fat pork.
Is that some kind of sex position? Is the meat grinder, the minced meat?
Well, have you ever guys ever seen the film Good Burger with Keenan and Kel?
I haven't seen that forever.
No, it's been a long time.
It's when, the bad guy now, he says, when you mess with me, you go in the grinder. And I just feel like in this day and age, just taking on a whole new meaning. He's like, is this some sort of actual grinder or is it a kind of metaphor?
I know grinder is a another way of saying like a submarine sandwich or a like what do you guys call it? The kind of sandwich that you have at Subway.
A sub.
Okay, a sub.
Or a
Okay,
foot
great.
long.
Yeah. A foot long, sure.
Well, apparently,
Yeah,
you see that video
grinders and
where
foot
footlongs
longs,
are meant to
huh?
be for two people?
You say that, I disagree.
I disagree. I mean, if you order a footlong meal, you only get one drink.
Correct.
So,
You also only get one cookie and one bag of crisps.
yeah,
What up?
exactly.
Crisps. What are crisps?
Chip.
Oh, okay. Wait, I thought those were French fries.
Don't worry, I'll translate for you, Joe.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, speaking
No.
of like Americanisms and stuff, I am actually today on the stream going to finally build my micro Saturn V that I got sent to me by the lovely Scott Bowman, aka Idea Brickworks. So I've been wanting to do this and do a video on it. Funny thing is, he said he would send it over. He took maybe 6 weeks, and during the 6 weeks, I nagged him to death, like, when is it going to arrive? And now I've had it now for like 4 months and haven't done a video on it, so I can only apologize to Scott. I blame Sam because I wanted his help on like the technical terms of making the video, but, you know, I figured, what the hell, that's what Google's for. But yeah, he even sent me a lovely note. And can we just appreciate how neat is Scott's handwriting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is very
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Scott has amazing handwriting.
Yeah, I mean, the presentation on this whole thing, I love that drawing as well.
Yeah.
He's a quality gentleman. I'm looking forward to building this. Although I just realized I haven't yet got the instructions up, so I might go quiet, which I know is pretty much unheard of for me. So
I won't know what to do. I'm like,
How does one handle this?
how does anyone handle that? I fall asleep dreaming of the melodious sounds of Craggle's voice ringing in my ears.
Yeah, I heard YouTube has like a 24-hour ambience track of me just talking as well. I'm saying absolutely nothing whilst I'm doing it. Oh, that was simple. I just followed the link on the back of the packaging.
Yeah, that's what you do. It's simple enough that Clark actually put that thing together a few weeks ago. So
yeah, I gotta be honest though, I am. I really don't want to tear open the top of this. And I love the style of packaging; it's great.
it's a great package.
I don't want to open it.
Do you know what? When I went and stayed with Scott in beginning of 2020 before COVID hit off, that's what I was doing. He first couple of days we went out and explored Boise and Idaho. We went to wineries and all that sort of stuff. Vineyards, got absolutely sloshed on wine. Great. And enjoyed some nice food. And then a couple of days, it's like, right, we got to do some Lego stuff now. I was like, shock. This is, do you know what? For you, Scott, I'll bear through it. I'll bear through it. So he ended up sorting a load of parts out for his sets and everything like that. It's good fun. Good fun. Really enjoyed
I've got one question. I've noticed that when I've loaded up the PDF now, the instructions, they're the right ones, but it says mud pump instructions. Is that like an in-joke or something? Oh, God.
Oh, no. That might be a me, because I do Scott's website.
Uh-oh.
And you called it mud pump?
No, what it will be the PDF naming. If we popped it through the same thing, it's come out with the previous name. But it gives me something to do later. I can change that.
So basically, you're to blame.
Yeah.
I was expecting like some sort of joke about the history of the Saturn V, like to hide it from the Ruskies, they had to call it a mud pump or something. But
no, Scott actually has another project on his website that's called a mud pump.
By the way, I'm doing it.
It was something that he did a commission for a company.
Oh no! Oh,
I don't like doing it. Oh man, that hurts. I probably should use scissors.
It's such a nice package. You should play with it some more before you.
It is really nice package.
It's got a really nice package. That's.
Oh no, there are stickers in this, sadly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're forgiven.
The best bit is you've got to do it on curved slopes.
Okay, well that might be a job.
Those are the worst.
I lose my temper too quickly with stickers half the time.
Yep.
I know, Joe, you've got one of these as well, haven't you?
I do.
I'm guessing this thing is a little extra. I don't think this came with a set, but I've got a little micro.
Oh, he sent you
a little one.
He sent you a little one. Awesome.
How cool is that?
Oh, come on, Joe. You've got one as well. Yeah, look at us. We've all got one.
Wait, I haven't got the booster thing that you got. Did you make that yourself?
Oh, no, see.
Okay.
You got to be special to get the boosters.
Well, you said I was special. That's literally how you opened the stream, saying I was special.
I said you were unique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's all this introducing me as a co-host? I thought I was a special guest.
You can't have it both ways, man.
I can and I will.
It's like that phrase, you can't have your cake and eat it. I never understood that, because what the fuck else are you supposed to do with a cake if not eat it? You can have your cake, but you just have to look at it.
Yeah.
You can have your cake, but you have to belly flop on it. You can't consume it. It's stupid. Anyway. That's my conversation opener. Discuss.
Okay. I don't know if I want to.
No, I didn't want to discuss that. I kind of wanted to discuss Lego. Really?
Okay, what Lego do you want to discuss? It is actually double VIP weekend. Did any of you pick up anything in double VIP?
I haven't. I might go over there and see if there's anything I really want to get right now. But I've spent all my Lego money on a new camera and some shelving, so I might not be able to do anything right now.
A new camera?
I did. I got a new camera.
I can't tell.
Not this. Not this piece of baloney. Do you want me to? I'll go grab it if you want.
I want to see your new package.
Okay. All right.
Like when he goes, we can insult him.
Yeah, exactly. He won't even know.
Honestly, I didn't think it was possible to have a worse haircut than the friggin' mohawk thing, but he's accomplished it somehow.
I lost it. I don't have it anymore.
He lost the camera.
I don't think he lost the camera. I just think he went outside and just waited for us to start talking, and then went, "Nope, that's it."
So I got There you go. I got a DJI Pocket 2.
Oh. Oh, very nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Yep. I wanted something that's real, keep it simple, stupid.
That's
'Cause
definitely simple.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So, what are you going to do with that, Joe? What are you going to go film?
Well, everything you've seen me post on Instagram in the last few weeks has been with this camera. I'm testing out things with it. It has a really nice time-lapse feature. It has a slow motion feature. It has all these different things that I'm going to be playing around with. So we'll see.
Look at you.
This monstrosity has been taking up the entirety of my time recently, and I finally feel like I'm finished. Hold on.
We're about to hang on, Joe. Let me make you big.
Ooh.
Oh, sit down, kids. It's about to get loud. I think.
Oh, that is bright, man.
Let's take this little camera here.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Look, I just love the placement of some of those parts. That really does genuinely make it look like it is.
It looks
coming
like
apart.
it's exploding upwards, doesn't it? It looks like it looks like there's something inside that's just exploding outwards.
Look at this. The little part hanging on the bottom there. That is.
Oh,
amazing.
that's nice. That's a nice touch.
I got a lot of those little
The
things
fire
hanging
missile
off.
hanging off. Yeah.
Joe.
And of course, the shield generator is already destroyed and flickering.
As it should be. Oh,
And there's one turret blowing off, 2 turrets, and 3 turrets back there. But this one is coming apart. Like,
Joe, that is
okay,
insane.
wait, kids, that's not all.
Oh, look at that flicker.
And you
Oh my God,
notice
yeah.
the left engine is flickering because that part of the ship is blowing up.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna need a few moments to just readjust myself here.
Oh no!
If your haircut didn't do it for me, this definitely has.
By the way, that took a lot of work to get those smaller engines to be just bright enough or not too bright.
Yeah. Are they all on their own separate circuits, or is it all on one board?
I can show you a little later. I'm actually going to take some parts off of that to kind of fix a few things. Oh, we lost it.
Oh shit.
Back.
I pressed the wrong button. They are.
Anyway. So
yeah, that's nice, Joe. That is
the video I'm going to do today or tomorrow is finally putting this all together, like taking all the panels and putting it all together and then turning the lights on. So that's my plan.
Yeah. That's a good plan, mate, because that is outstanding.
And again, this is one of those projects that's kind of like taken over my life, and I'm just like, I just want to get this done.
Is there anything that you do that at the end of it you're like, I enjoyed that?
No. Do you not understand the curse of ADD?
I do a little bit because, like,
okay.
I'll be honest with you, I did a video on Monday, which was a culmination of way too long because of other factors. It took me way longer to get done. And at the end of it, instead of feeling satisfied, I kind of felt like, right, what am I supposed to be doing now? I didn't feel like I was able to relax. I felt like I should be doing something else.
Yes, exactly.
It felt like I was just like being a cheat. I was being naughty or something. You know? Like,
I mean, when I consider the fact that 4 or 5 years ago, I hadn't built a single Lego set in probably 15 years. Like, and so when I got the Saturn V, like, it was literally, oh, no, you can't just stop there. You have to keep going. The voices would not let me stop. Yeah. That's just how my brain works. I
honestly,
again,
I'm
one of
beginning
my
to think that with these streams, we should start charging Joe for therapy. You know?
Yeah, probably. No, it's I say it all the time, but one of my friends says, "Yeah, Joe doesn't half-ass anything. He's a full-ass kind of guy." And I kind of agree with that. It's a curse and it's a superpower all at the same time.
That's the way it should be, isn't it? When you do it, that's the way I always look at it when I'm designing something. You're just like, don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
Whole ass.
But then, Sam, I half-ass it, or I anti-half-ass it into 60,000 piece launch complexes. At some point, you'd think I'm compensating for something, but I'm a happy person.
With the size of that, maybe.
Whoa, where'd you get that?
And see, that's actually quite useful because I can just point to it now and just go, wah.
I mean, in all fairness, your wife is very small, so to her, anything's big.
I bet she doesn't watch this now.
Love you, Emily, if you're watching.
Let us all thank the Dark Lord that she doesn't watch these because she's not small in some other places.
Hey!
2 other places.
Giggity.
Giggity. Oh. No, my wife is an eternally patient person, and I love her dearly.
She'd have to be married to you.
I
mean, in all fairness, I say the same about my wife. I'm like, how do you live with me? Like, you know.
Well, it was at that moment that Emily, Mrs. Craggle, and Lady Sam were standing next to each other. I'm like, God, what a trio of ultimately patient women. Look at these pillars of just incredible femininity.
Just absolute.
And I just go,
the theme of patience, resilience, and
patience.
I think in equal parts madness. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, honey, how could I possibly trust you? You married me. Like, what? And I note the glaring silence from the 2 of them that are actually watching this.
Oh man.
Anyway,
2 hour women, we wouldn't be anything without them.
Amen.
Cheers. Right? Did I use that right?
You did, yeah.
Yeah,
I actually have a drink. I'm gonna cheers. I'll raise my glass.
Yeah. I'm kidding, because that's the one time we do use the word cheers here in the US is when we're, raise a glass to something. That's the one time we use it. We don't really use it in
bread.
Don't
you say bread?
No.
Oh, okay.
Bread?
It was a toast joke, don't worry.
I have other things I need to do today,
Oh dear.
Oh, they're here. They're there.
Join us.
Mrs. Craggo and Lady Sam are both there.
Okay, good.
Oh man.
See, I can still get out. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, and Jacob's here as well. Apparently.
Hello, Jacob. How's it going? And I did send a link to my buddy Cameron Neely. But
yeah, do
who
you
knows
remember
if
on the
he's-
last year? I'm pretty sure it was Sam who said that you should change his name. But I got this.
Yeah,
I got
you're
this
right. I couldn't.
passive aggressive threatening video sent to me of some Americans shooting off a gun, and all it did was just reinforce every stereotype about guns being trigger happy.
Yeah.
Well, you have to understand. Like, Neely and I used to be roommates back in college. Hell, we've known each other for 30 years. Okay, and back in college, the one thing we would do to like just get away from things is we'd go out into the middle of the Utah desert and just go shooting. And you could do that here in Utah because you live in a desert. You can do that.
I mean, in all fairness, judging by news reports, I know some people go do that in city centres, or shopping malls.
Yeah, let's.
A bit dark, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I'm allowed to joke about that stuff.
I joke not because it's funny, but because
Yeah. No, I get you. No, I'm good. No, so occasionally he and I still go out and just go shooting. Just, oh boy, he has a 1930s era Russian bolt action rifle, a Mosin Nagant, that the next day my shoulder was killing me because we put a good 50 rounds through that thing each, and it's just, oh, it kicks like a mule. And like a couple days before, I had the flu vaccine in my left arm. So like I was at work on Monday. I was like, oh no. Oh.
Why did you do that to yourself?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I've known that pain before.
Yeah. So here's the funny story: is we had done a stream earlier that day. Neely texted me. He's like, "Hey, let's go shooting. We haven't done that in a while." I'm like, "Whoa, this is unexpected. Sure, let's go." He was doing that on behalf of my wife to distract me because later that night was a surprise birthday party for me.
Wait, it was your birthday recently?
In September, I turned 40.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. So it was a month late to take me off of my game, so I wouldn't expect anything.
I got you, yeah.
You just sat there for a month thinking everybody's forgotten, I'm unloved.
No. It's my 40th. I didn't want anything. I didn't want anyone to say happy birthday. I didn't want anyone to sing to me. I wanted to go into a dark closet, curl up in a ball, and weep over my lost childhood.
Wow.
I didn't want to be reminded that I'm officially over the hill and accelerating downwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a bit dramatic, isn't it?
I know.
I mean,
I'm mostly
You're not
kidding.
50.
Over the hill, like, yeah, like.
Well, I mean, human.
They say now. They used to say life begins at 50, but I keep on hearing people saying life begins at 60 now. So,
That's when they start prescribing you the good drugs.
Although I wouldn't don't take any day for granted. I mean, one of my heroes died this week, age 66. So
Who's that? Oh,
Kevin Conroy, the voice
Kevin
of Batman.
Conroy.
Yeah.
I
mean, I reckon for more than one generation. To be honest with you, they say for one generation, but for more than one generation, he is Batman. Oh no,
this is true. Now. I have to point out that. You know me. I'm not into comic books. I'm not into comic book movies all that much. But coming home from school in the 90s, every single day, I would sit down and watch the Batman the Animated Series. Yeah. So Kevin Conroy, like that series, even to me, was just so good. And, even I am saddened by the passing of Kevin Conroy. Not as sad as the day when Kev Bacon is going to leave us and go take over the afterlife. And
I mean, we've already kind of snagged him from you anyway, doing dodgy phone commercials. So yeah, I mean, with Kevin Conroy, I was lucky enough to finally meet him only earlier this year. So
you did?
Yeah,
that's
and it's
awesome.
been like a lifelong thing for me. He came to a Comic-Con in Ireland about 10 years ago, and I was really considering getting on a ferry and going over there, and the ferries all got cancelled, and I was like, okay, how much are plane fares? But I didn't go in the end. I realized it was just too unrealistic. But he
swim, damn it!
Swim. He went to a Comic-Con in Telford this year, and I got to meet him, and he was fantastic.
Cool.
So
Hey,
it's just gutting. It really is.
Yeah.
It just feels like way too young, you know.
Yeah.
But,
You should, Sam. You should put up what Jacob just posted, because
which one?
Now,
that one.
Now I have reason to hate Jacob.
But I've been watching the Batman the Animated Series
kidding,
in
man.
honor of Kevin Conroy on Blu-ray, and do you know what? It still holds up. It's still a fantastic show, even now.
It really is. One of my favorite stories about it is the guy who did the theme. You know, the iconic theme music at the beginning. Like, he did it in a few hours because he was like, "Oh crap, I got to get this project done. Let's just put a filler in there." And like, everyone was like, "No, this is amazing."
You mean she? It was Shirley Walker.
Oh, she. Sorry. Yeah. She was. She sadly is no longer with us either, but she was Danny Elfman's protege. So. Yeah. And I don't think she ever got the real recognition she deserved, because she was a fantastic composer in her own right. Yes, sure. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. She. Like,
this is what happens when you talk.
Everybody in the chat is jumping on my ass right now. I'm like, whoops, I'm sorry. I remember the story, not the person, and I apologize.
I mean, I always loved the story about what they were talking about, the opening credit sequence. Like, the original opening credit sequence, nowhere does it say Batman. It's just a little, in itself, a self-contained short, but you just know it's Batman, you know? And they say it was unheard of. Like, you know, the people wanted them originally to put, like, Batman all over it, you know, which they did eventually in the later series, but originally, no.
Okay.
Just a cool little short, really.
Cool little short. Okay.
Cool little short, just like Joe's wife.
Honey, burning the Legos, all of them.
I'm just trying to get her to come on camera. That's what I'm doing. Oh, here we go.
Emily, you seem to be a subject of conversation right now.
Oh dear.
What? She's bringing the gasoline, guys.
Okay.
What did you say? A cool little short?
Just attracting back to Lego here.
Okay.
We're
burning the whole room. You have been described as a cool little short.
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Wait, in seriousness though, I need them to define crisps and chips. I heard you talking about this. What is the difference between crisps and chippies? And do you use fries at all?
You would call crisps potato chips, and chips. We have fries, but we only normally use fries for skinny ones. If they're thick, then they're chips.
Yes.
Shoestring fries are fries.
Fries. But if they're thicker,
Steak fries are
steak fries, chips.
Chips.
Yes.
Yes.
And then crisps are like potato chips.
Potato chips.
Thank you.
Correct.
I appreciate this.
Welcome. Lovely to see you, Emily. I'm waving, but you can't see me. But you can see my shadow, maybe.
I'll go get the gasoline.
She was really taking it seriously when I said we're burning all the Legos down. Oh, Lady Sam said hello. She said
wondering,
hello, Lady Sam.
If you're doing this right.
Huh?
Am I doing it wrong?
Well, that code.
No, Jacob. No, you're not allowed to say that.
Oh, I've scrolled too far. I realize now what's happening.
What?
When I'm scrolling on Chrome, it's scrolling 2 pages at a time instead of 1.
Oh. I was like, That looks
I
pretty
was looking at it
short
going,
for-
this seems awfully short.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Joe. I was thinking, hey, that's another cool short, that is, isn't it?
That is a cool short.
Cool short.
Um,
Has my camera gone wonky or is it? There you go. That's a bit better.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you
That's
go.
all right.
Yeah. In the background, I have some cool custom minifigures. Go buy them.
I think I am going to get those quote unquote back to the present.
You mean Return to the Future?
Return to the Future. There we go. Yes.
Have you got?
Think
Did you
I'm-
show them? I missed that. Yay!
Yay. They're out of focus, homeboy. There we
Focus? But we're going. We
Focus.
don't need focus.
They look good. They're there.
That would be a great advertisement for Adderall. Focus. When we're going, we don't need.
I should point out though, if anyone is interested in custom stuff and likes, these, I've got one last set of these. They're on my website. It's the very last one. Go, go, go.
You can pick up.
Crackle.com.
You can pick up your very own set.
I'll even sign them for you.
Whoa. From this lovely website, cutthecraggle.com.
Hey.
And you're doing that through Shopify?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So I am planning on setting up a Shopify site in the next couple weeks
Oh.
Exciting.
where I will actually start promoting things like the little Opportunity Rover kit I gave you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I need to build that soon then.
well, if your schedule's busy and you don't want to do that just yet, that's fine because
I might take it to Australia with me
Oh, when are you going to Australia?
next Friday.
Oh, okay.
I fly out there for a month.
A month? What am I supposed to do for a month without you? What the hell, man?
Well, you say this,
Well-
right? I have actually done some maths, worked it out. I would need to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to still do a 7:30 live stream on a Saturday night.
That would be pretty fun.
We're
We're on 3 equidistant points around the globe.
Basically, we're triangulating this live stream.
But arguably, Joe, you'd be the one who might be in the middle.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sandwiched, ooh, so tight in between Sam and Craggle. Mm-mm.
Oh, dude.
Wow. So, I remember you did want to mention about some Lego, Sam.
Yeah, well, I was going to talk about your Saturn V, and then we all realised you were doing it slightly backwards.
Well, no, it's just literally. I realize now. If I used to scroll on my mouse on the on Chrome where I've got the PDF open, it goes 2 pages at a time, and that's why I was thinking this is a lot shorter than it looked, which is probably what my wife thought the first time we got naked. But
Right, what I want to talk
That
about
was amazing.
is this.
Oh,
The new Lego Eiffel Tower.
Okay. I
Ladies
discussed
and
this
gentlemen,
yesterday.
let's have your thoughts.
I'll let Joe go first.
It is impressive. I will say that. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I love Paris. I think it's amazing. But like, I would build that just for shits and giggles. Like, that looks amazing.
It really does.
It does. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to blow the cash on that, though.
Not at that, yeah. In the UK, it's £554.99. Now, what is that in the Great American money?
It's probably about
Did you see what Jake
600.
was put, by the way?
What?
Jacob's latest comments.
This
Not
one.
the other one.
You should sue Lego. You're idea, Joe. That's brilliant.
Yes.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Whew. That's not
Yeah.
easy right there.
I mean, it's 10,000 pieces. It's a very good. Look,
I mean,
it's
I'm not being funny.
149.
If I was to buy this, I'd have to choose between buying this and heating my home for half a day.
Yeah.
With the current energy prices.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It is beautiful, and the detailing on it is,
Spectacular.
yeah, it's something else. It's the sort of detailing that Joe is currently doing to a Lego Star Destroyer.
Oh, come on, you piece of baloney. Oh, that's right. This is not safe for work. You piece of shit. God damn it.
Wow.
Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it's like the Titanic set in that even if I wasn't into Titanic, I'd be like, that looks fun to build. Like just the way they're doing all those curves.
Ooh, $629 in America.
Ooh, that was a little harder than I thought. Slow down, baby. Let me get used to it.
See, I have a similar feeling to what I did, I guess, with the Titanic or the Colosseum, in that I appreciate it, but I don't want it.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I mean, I think this is better than both the Colosseum and the Titanic, if I'm honest.
You watch your language.
But I have no desire for it. Like,
Okay.
that's just me.
You know,
The Titanic, its build suffered from way too much repetition. Like entirely too much repetition, but I understand because it's modeled after an actual ship where there is lots of repetition in the building of it. By the way, am I sounding okay? Like I
You're
put my
sounding
mic over here.
Oh, man.
well, if you want repetition, build my TARDIS.
I was never bored with your TARDIS though, because you warned me beforehand like it's going to get repetitive, and I felt like you did a good job like spacing stuff out. And the way the instructions flow is that you get into a rhythm, so it's kind of like, you know, I talk about the dangers of, you know, predictive building, but with your one, it felt like, you know, you got into a zone when you were building it, and then you were like, it was a joy to start seeing like, oh, look how much it's come up already, you know.
I suppose the repetitiveness with my one is just the color.
Yeah. I've sorted it by color.
It's just the
Yeah,
dark
I'm sorry. That is one of the funniest jokes. Like that was great.
Dear.
Dear, oh dear.
We
Okay,
like
so
it looks
yeah.
better than the Colosseum and the Titanic, but
And I'd like to point out something that Peter said to me, well, yesterday. They're all straight lines, but it makes it look like a curve on it.
Yeah.
And it's really well done.
It is well done, but I feel like it's the kind of thing that if I saw that show, I'd take photographs of it, I'd film it, and I'd go, oh, that's really cool, and I'd talk about it afterwards. But having it in my own home, yeah.
You know, you make a good point. You make a good point in that I think this is one of the first like Lego creations that I go, that looks like an AFOL design. Like that looks like something someone would make, like they spent a year designing and building.
Yeah, it does. I'll 100% back that. It doesn't look like the normal output of Lego's products.
So just to confirm, by the way, this goes on top of this like this, right?
Yep, you got it. Yeah, you got it. No, go for
this
it.
This is really cool. This was a fun to build. I need to put the stickers on it, but I'm gonna let Mrs. Crackle take a nap. But yeah, not included in the set. But I also got this. This is adorable. That is so cool.
Yeah,
it is a cool little shuttle.
The first time I met Scott was at Brick Slopes. What, in 2019, 2018?
Yeah,
No, it was 2019.
2019.
And he put one of those little tiny space shuttles next to my original LUT as like a, hey, I really like your design. Do you want to go out with me?
That's his way of complimenting people without getting too much in your face and saying, "Oh, I really love your work." It's just like, I'm just going to leave you a little shuttle. That is my thing.
Yeah. What do we call Scott? Is like, I feel like so many of us and our friends got together because of Scott. Like, is he the Lego godfather to us? Or like,
I'd say yeah. I'd say
okay.
Yeah. He's the Lego.
I mean, Sam always tells me the story about when he had gone to America or something, and you were in the Lego store getting stuff for a build, and so went, "Oh, hey, you're Scott Bowman." And like, it was cool enough that Scott got recognized, but then he turned around and went, "And you're Sam Jones." And like Sam was like, "What the hell? I've been in the country like a day, and suddenly someone knows me because of Scott."
Yeah.
Huh.
So
who was that?
That was like my mini claim to fame. We were in Seattle doing the Saturn V build at the Museum of Flight, which was ridiculously cool. I must say.
I've been to that museum, and that's a cool museum.
So we were stationed underneath to the side of not the SR-71, it was the
The
12?
AR-12,
21, whatever it is.
I can't remember what it's called, dang it.
No, effectively its sister aircraft, the one with a little drone on top.
Mm-hmm.
We were effectively stationed to the side of that building, the Saturn V, and the Seattle lug was displaying underneath that aircraft. And yeah, there was like uber cool. There's just thousands and thousands of bricks everywhere.
It's awesome.
And we got into, it was a Monday night. Scott said we need to go to the Lego store, pick up a few bits. I was like, yeah, cool, that's fine. Let's go do it. Drove to the Westfield Center in Seattle, I think it was, and we wandered into the mall, down to the Lego store, and we stood outside and we started filming for the vlog that I was doing with him for them. And we were like, yeah, we're here at the Lego store. We're going to go inside and go get some stuff. We just need to get a few bits and all that. And we were like, oh, doesn't this set look cool? Doesn't that set look cool? I turned the camera off, went straight to the pick-a-brick wall at the back, started picking out 2x2 neon orange bricks for the micro Saturn 5s and all that. And a guy just wandered up to us and said, "You're Scott, aren't you? You're Scott Bowman." Scott goes, yeah, I am. He goes, "Oh, I'm so-and-so." And he goes, "That must make you Sam Jones." And I went, "Whoa, hang on.
Hang on there.
Hang on. I get people know Scott because Scott's at least a name and people have seen him build this 12-foot Saturn V elsewhere. Me, I'm a complete unknown. How do people know me?"
You're Scott's you're Scott's minion. You're his
British minion.
token British minion. Oh, that's funny. All right, so here you go. This is how you attach electronics to Lego. You use hot glue.
You had me until you said hot glue.
It's hot glue, baby. Hot glue is great for Lego because you can take it off. Like it's removable. It's not going to ruin the piece. And it's still like super solid. Like I wouldn't be able to take this off easily.
Yeah.
Because I used so much. Anyway, so just a little hint if you don't want to use Craggle.
Hot glue.
I mean, who would want to use me?
Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby.
I should point out, by the way, that Sam, my wife, my Lego wife, I did get you a small Christmas present today as well. So
Ooh.
very, very small. But
you did you?
I saw it and I thought of you. It's minute, but yeah. So you're back for Christmas, right?
No, I don't get back till the 1st of January, mate.
Oh wow! What's wrong with you,
mate? We're gone. Mrs. hasn't seen her family in what 2-3 years, so we're just going out there. I'm gonna go play golf. I gotta do some.
For some reason, I don't see you as a person who plays golf. But
no, I was thinking that.
Oh, I play golf.
Okay.
Not well, but I play golf. I can move the ball away from me. Doesn't necessarily go where I want it to go or where it should go, but it goes away from me.
I mean, Lady Sam can go over there, but why can't you come back for Christmas?
It's just not the way it is, Craggle. Look, right. Sometimes, I'm going to have to go and spend time with her family, and I can't spend time with you. This is just one of those times. Next year, I'll be able to make more time for you.
This is so sweet. I'm going to throw up, but this is so sweet. You too.
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit scorned here.
Yeah, you should.
I got this sheet. I'm gonna go take the present back to the supermarket where I got it from.
Oh no! Fat.
I did have an idea for next Christmas, or at least next year when I finish my events.
Does
anybody want to hear it? It's a good idea.
Okay.
Seeing as Joe, you made the trip to old England town. We, as in me and the missus, and Craggle and the missus, we invade Utah and take it back. I mean, no, come say hi.
You never had Utah. What are you talking about? Utah was never something the British. You should be allergic.
Of course we did. How do you think it got its name? We were looking at someone. We said, "You tart."
Acceptable.
That was brilliant. Good say. No, I thought maybe I was thinking about it earlier. Going, we should do something. We should go and we should either come over to you or meet somewhere, or actually this time meet up and film content.
Yeah, I can actually be there this time.
Yeah,
seriously. Instead of working the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise not to accidentally break into Sam's place of work and almost walk out onto an active racetrack.
I still think that was hilarious. I went back up into the office when I said, and they said, "Everything all right?" I said, "Yeah, it's all right. My mate just wandered in downstairs." And they went, "What?" I was like, "I thought we had a security guard downstairs. He seems to have disappeared."
I was like, should I have been able to just walk into this place? And you were like, no.
Really?
No, you shouldn't. And yet you did.
Oh, I think Lady Sam's taken an exception. She says she's not a Mrs., but she's using it as in like the title for wife. In Wales, we say Mrs. as an MISSUS, which it can mean just a girlfriend, you know?
Huh.
Yeah.
So
that's how I would use that term as well.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the Australians.
I have sat at work before and said, "Oh no, Mrs. is cooking dinner tonight."
Yeah. I feel like when you're back in Australia, you should go to the manufacturer and say I'm having a few problems. Has there been a new patch for this or something?
Yeah, is there a software update I can do?
Is there a software update?
Don't take the firmware, please.
Nuh-uh. That's what Sam needs to do. He needs to upgrade his firmware. You get it?
Right.
No, wait. Hardware upgrade.
Hard and firmware?
Well, you do the hardware, you
Go on
got to install new drivers.
Sam, as I keep telling you, gone are the days of floppy disks.
Okay.
Yeah. Those were the days. 3 1/4 inches was all you needed.
I remember back in the day with 5.5-inch floppies.
A bit before my time, then, Joe.
Yeah, I've actually seen a 7. What were they? 7 1/4 inch? They're huge.
That's what she said.
Sorry, I'm not doing Lego. I'm soldering right now.
You doing electronics? This, folks, is how you melt your Lego.
Yeah, seriously. No, this is my native language right here, doing technician work.
To be honest, Joe, you're far too protected for my liking. There, you've got eye protection.
Yep.
you've got your sucker. I mean,
Yep.
When I'm doing that out in the field, I'm just got my gas soldering iron, got my solder, sat there on my knees.
Well, if I'm on a stream and people are watching, I'm gonna set a proper example. Normally, I just solder with my hands.
Sam, why are you soldering in the field? Like, what are you doing? Putting pieces of grass together?
No, there's wires in racetracks.
Oh, they're not in the field though.
Yeah, it's as good as a field.
Oh, okay.
There's a grassy bit next to it.
Yeah.
Might as well be a field. No one ever uses them.
Yeah, they just use them to crash horrendously on.
Exactly.
Yeah. You should have said something like the racing. That this might as well be a field because the racing is cow shit. I don't know.
Well, that
it got away from me, but I was trying to think. I had to tip my tongue and it got away from me. So.
Well, I mean, it's nothing new.
So, on to the next Lego-y thing.
Okay.
There's another Lego-y thing?
What do we think about this? The new Lunar New Year display.
It's cool. I think the missus wants it.
Cool. Yeah.
It does look kind of cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, what they used to call the Chinese New Year, now they call the Lunar New Year ones now.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's more than just China that's, celebrating. Yeah, if those are printed pieces as well, with the...
They look it, because they look sort of embossed. Like
I was thinking that. They do, didn't they?
Yeah. So, you might be right there, mate. But, again, I'm just, as you all know, I'm a sucker for gold pieces, and those gold pieces are lovely.
And why
I
is
like
that?
the other one, what was it? The sort of parade animal one they've got.
I mean,
this one.
Yeah, that's it. It's a rabbit this year. I forgot which one it was, but yeah.
I did get the little tiger guy from last year.
This looks cool. I like this.
I got the ice rink one from last year. I haven't yet put it together yet.
Interesting.
Oh, look, oversized minifigure heads.
I mean, I started putting it together, and then I forgot.
Huh.
And then I found it the other day under a bunch of stuff, and I was like, might as well just dismantle it for now and then put it back together. But yeah, the ice rink one they did.
Sorry, I have to take a small break. Jacob Neely is asking me, why are you mutilating your Lego? I'm not. In fact, I'm doing the best I can to protect it. Goodness.
He's mutilating the electronics attached to his Lego.
Okay. Yes. Okay. See, look, all that is hot glue. Now watch. So hot glue, clean Lego now. That's why hot glue is cool. I might need to clean that one off, but you know.
Yeah, some plastics it does react to, because for my wedding we had table centers that we made out of 4 VHS tapes hot glued together, and we thought we'd just be able to take them apart at the end, but they all kind of fused together.
Also, I have a metric. What's the technical term? A metric shit ton of these from all of the Saturn V kits I've ordered out.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm hurting for those.
So I have a question, actually. Joe, which is better, your Saturn V or Scott's Saturn V?
I don't do a Saturn V.
You just said Saturn V. You put one.
Well, yeah,
together.
that's the official Lego set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Someone asked me the other day, "Hey, are you going to do an LUT or the launch tower for the SLS?" And I said, probably not, because there are other people out there doing it, and also Lego would have to release an official SLS set for me to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have the kind of
you wouldn't have anything to criticize.
Because you'd be then
I wouldn't have
limited
the customer base for it.
Yeah, you'd be limited to working with a particular creator, wouldn't you?
Yeah, which I did work with a particular creator for the Saturn 1B. He loves Saturn 1Bs as much as I love Skylab, so it was a good it was a good trade-off. Yeah.
I know where you're coming from, Joe.
So sorry, back to Lego. What were you saying about the Chinese New Year stuff?
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it all looks
They
rather
always
nice.
have lots of cool parts in them as well.
I was unaware that you really liked gold pieces, Sam.
Really? Wait,
Really?
that cloud piece, is that, what color is that? Is that like tan?
Yeah, that's tan, mate.
I don't think we've had the cloud and tan before, have we?
Well, actually, it might not be tan because this looks more tan.
Yeah.
That looks more yellow.
Oh, is it like that banana milkshake type yellow?
Yeah.
Vanilla milkshake type yellow.
Banana. Banana.
I call it puke yellow.
Puke yellow.
Yeah, you're not far off, to be honest with you. So, Sam, did you get anything in? Are you going to get anything in the 2 times weekend?
No, I'm not.
Well, I did.
What'd you
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got 2 of the Batman Lego art mosaic kits, but I'm not going to build it as Batman. There's a guy on Instagram who does alternative builds or alternative mosaics. I'm going to do one of Bo-Katan. Yeah.
Oh.
And also, I got finally the City of Lanterns, the Monkey Kid one, which is like another. It's like a mini Ninjago City thing. So yeah, quite chuffed with those. The Missus has also got a few sets as well coming, and because there's also 2 gift with purchases promos at the moment, so it made sense. I could get the Batman art kits cheaper elsewhere, but with double VIP is like getting 10% back plus the gift with promos. It kind of worked out better to get them there.
Yeah.
Well, Mrs. Craggle, bless her little cotton socks, has just put the stickers on for us. I need to put these back on.
Little cotton socks. That's that's funny.
Oh, wait a sec. I knocked something off. Oh. Yeah, go on.
Isn't the sticker?
Isn't there a sticker?
Hi, Mrs. Craggle.
Oh, that's just like Idea Brickwork sticker. You don't have to put that on the actual set. I should. It wouldn't be accurate then. It didn't go up into to space without it.
Yeah, the Saturn V did not go to space without all the stickers on it. So if I can deflect from Lego for a minute, you guys all watch the SLS launch, huh?
I did want to talk about that.
Okay, all right.
That was amazing.
The only thing I'm sad about was that it took place at night, but that has its own interesting bits to it.
I tell you what, it did make it look good.
Yeah. I was sitting in bed. My wife was asleep, and I was just at my laptop watching. And when it launched, I was like, yes. Just trying to be as quiet as possible.
Is that the one that they were trying to launch for ages and kept on stopping?
Yeah. Because
let me get some porn up for you boys.
no, don't.
Oh no, it's not that kind of stream.
I might go big. I don't want to.
This footage comes of courtesy of NASA Spaceflight, who were using the NASA stream. But I watched their stream coverage of the launch, and
oh,
that's a deluge.
Oh, the water gooshing, and then all them solids. Oh, baby. Oh.
So good to see all of that. Look at it. Go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having one. Oh.
Look at that slow-mo.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So where's it gone again?
The moon.
Moon.
I don't know where it's going. I don't care. I just want to watch this. That's so hot. That's so awesome.
Do you reckon anyone put like a couple of sausages down the bottom of it? You know, just
those sausages would be just, I believe the term is immolated.
they should put like a load of corn at the bottom of it so that when it takes off, popcorn just goes flying everywhere.
So some interesting facts are that is the largest, those two are the largest solid rocket boosters ever flown.
Yeah.
And solid rocket boosters have a lot of particulate matter that comes out of them. So this was literally the brightest rocket launch ever. Like,
Well, did you see when they separated from
yeah,
the main craft? They were still going.
yeah, of course they were. A lot of stuff still falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when stuff falls out. That's where you get arrested.
It was honestly the most surreal thing, actually seeing it launch. Thinking, oh, you know, this is
I love how Sam just chooses to ignore what I've said when Joe's there thinking about it.
I'm just worried about you, Craggle. I'm just worried.
Don't worry about me. I had a good childhood. My dad, he used to put us in tires and roll us down hills. It was good year.
Get out. Oh dear.
Why do I even do this? Why do I do this? What?
Oh dear. Good year.
It was a good year, huh? Okay.
Zero.
Wait. I'm the dad around here. I need to be telling the dad jokes.
Well, didn't we establish that like we're your parents? Like on the last stream?
Like I'm the little baby and you guys are
I think so, even though I think you're the oldest, but
Yeah, I think we worked it out where obviously Craggle is my Lego husband, I'm the Lego wife. You were a weird Lego offspring.
yeah.
I would be a weird offspring, wouldn't I?
It's just one of those modern family things, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So here's my question: is I kind of do want to take advantage of this double points weekend, but like I've bought everything I've wanted this year as far as Lego goes.
Yeah. I wasn't going to get anything originally, and then I thought, well, the mosaic ones, I really do want to do this alternate build this guy's done, and he's done like 8, I think, that use 2 Batman, so I've got like a bunch of options there. I obviously have to buy the instructions off him, but I don't mind that. And it works out.
Trying to get rid of the Coliseum.
And then the other one was the City of Lanterns, I think, might be retiring soon. And it's kind of like, because Monkey Kid, it's like a Lego exclusive.
Okay.
The best things you're looking for, really, is stuff that you could only get from Lego directly, because almost anything else is still cheaper elsewhere.
Right.
So, like, what I try to do is factor in the gift with purchases. So, like, you know, if I sell those, what would I get back? Or, you know, what value would they be to me if I wanted to build them and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh, boy. Maybe the globe? See, at this point, I'm just like, what?
And the thing is, we don't know what deals are going to be on Black Friday. Like, last Black Friday was pretty shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I remember 2019, I think, was quite a good Lego Black Friday. Like, they had a bunch of exclusive things as well. Like, I mean, they had an exclusive brick or something, you know? I can't remember, but...
I mean, there's the pickup truck, Optimus Prime, the Christmas Penguin. Did I get that?
See, I want to put you down as a guy who won a Christmas Penguin.
I kind of feel like I'd want a Christmas Penguin, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just like, yeah.
They have got the Santa sleigh back in stock, at least in the UK, which I know was like a hot ticket item last year.
I got that. I pretty much got as many Christmas sets as I could because my wife is way into that.
Have you got this year's Winter Village one, the Main Street one?
I got that, but don't tell Emily, you know.
Okay.
I even got... The one thing she wanted was the Home Alone set.
Oh, okay.
And I do have that, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy building that. That was a good one.
Oh,
the one
good.
thing I didn't like was just how many stickers were on it. It was just for the price you were paying. It's just all stickers. And there's stuff that you could have been prints because they're repeated as well. And you're like, why? My argument still stands. If you're paying triple figures, printed pieces.
Yeah.
You won't get any debate from either of us.
No.
Yeah.
I will say
Seriously,
the stickers on this are actually really good quality. They were a bit of a bugger to put on, but Mrs. Crackle did it. But yeah,
I know we've beat this subject into the ground, but yeah, I can't bring myself to do stickers.
No.
If I might do a shout out for our dear friend Mr. B, Mr. Sam B. He did a really good set of stickers for the Saturn 1B, which I haven't been able to put on yet. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Yeah, there they are. Nope, that's not them. But Mr. B does really good stickers.
Okay.
And if any of you out there aren't following Sam Bradford, Zero Gravity Bricks, go out there and do that. He's an amazing creator that we've worked together on Launch Complex 39, and that's his baby. And poor kid's still in college right now, so he needs all the support he can get.
Yes, he was invited onto Scott's shows, and we all kind of got sucked into the massive world that was Launch Complex 39. He is I gotta get the pictures up. Let's just do it. Look at that.
Yeah. So I built approximately 25% of that.
The
Yeah.
detailing, and bear in mind, this is all built in studio as well, which
Yeah.
will freak out when you get to a certain limit of bricks. I'm pretty sure
Didn't
he's
you
already
say
there.
he's at like 1 million bricks right now with this thing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
look at
yes, I have built about a quarter of that, and my quarter of it was 60,000 pieces.
Yeah.
But it's okay because you were on the tan bit and Sam sorted them by curve for you.
that.
Yeah.
I'm never going to live that one down, am I?
Nope. But I don't think you want to. I think you're pretty fucking proud of it.
Well, you know, I've got to have something to keep me going. Something to be proud of in my life.
I know.
I mean,
Okay,
look,
so what exclusives do they have going on this VIP weekend? I'm just trying to go through the.
I guess it's going to be stuff like modular
Offers and sale.
I don't think there's anything on sale. It's whether there's something that you would, want to get, but now you can get 10% off it plus a couple of gift with promos.
How about motorized lighthouse?
Yeah,
I kind of really like that one.
It looks good in person as well. I saw it built up in a Lego store, and it does look good. And I like when I first saw it, I thought the back was open, but it's not. They're like basically like modular style walls that you can take off and then see inside. Without dismantling the whole set. I can't believe that Hogwarts Express is that much.
That's the other one where I'm just like, that looks cool, and I bet some people here in this household would absolutely love that. But that's expensive.
Yeah,
and having been to King's Cross Station right now,
dirty on for a set that is that much to have two random pupils in there or students or whatever you want to call them, as opposed to having Ron and Hermione as adults for the last scene is just
And
I'm pretty sure as well that there's a lot of stickers in there.
And also having been to King's Cross Station, really not worth all that much, man.
Well, you know that King's Cross isn't the one they use in the films.
Right.
They used a different station and called it King's Cross. I can't remember.
I'm aware of that, but like,
the loop coaster is another one that I like, but I hate the lift because I've never seen anything like that in reality. I've seen ones where you literally get pulled up at 90 degrees, but to have a section of the track that gets lifted up and put back down just seems.
So I have that, and that might be my Christmas sit down with the family and watch a movie and build something, set.
Well, if any of the voices say to you that you need to fix that loop coaster so that it actually goes up at 90 degrees rather than have a lift mechanism, I'd be interested to see it.
Hey, how about I give you the voice? I'll give you the voice's phone number, and so you can you can just text him or what do you call it? SMS him or whatever.
SMS. And the other one, I tell you what, I do really like, but I can't justify the money on it right now, is the UCS Razor Crest.
I've said it before. I kind of want that too, but it's like I don't got room.
No, and we haven't got the room to build our UCS Falcon. And
if you do you have that?
Yeah.
I can recommend. I mean, if you look at how I have it back there right now, I found kind of a mostly vertical stand for it, and it works really well.
We actually bought it as our wedding present with donations we had from people.
Okay.
We had money given to us. We just said, no need for present presents, but if you want to donate something towards our honeymoon, and our friends and family were ridiculously generous, and we didn't spend that much on our honeymoon. So with what we had, we found a great deal on the UCS Falcon and thought, yeah, why not get it? Because that way then it's a reminder of us getting married every time we see it. But at the moment, it's still in the box. But I will say the minifig selection on the Razor Crest isn't great.
Okay.
Like technically there's 3 exclusives, but I think the Mando's only exclusive because of the arm printing, and the helmet is a slight correction, I think.
Okay.
And then you have what's his face, the blue guy, and they really should have done
which is so odd because he's in the show for all of 10 minutes.
Yeah, he pops up in the second season, the Mithril. Yeah, I feel like he should have had a custom molded head. Like if you look at the Mos Eisley Cantina when they did lots of new molds for the aliens in that set, why didn't they do it for this one? Because he has got like these fins coming out the side of his face. And then you got Quill, which is an Ugnaught, and I don't know. I just feel like his face looks too elongated.
Okay, here's a little tip for those of you children who want to solder: never tighten the tip of your soldering iron while it's on, unless you use pliers. I will now demonstrate about that. No. And Joe had to go to the emergency room.
Why? Because he touched something that was hot.
Ow, 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 ow. Why am I demonstrating this? Ow, ow, ow. Why don't you take your hand off? I don't know.
I was doing it for the views.
It's not even his own channel.
I was doing it for the lulz.
Of course, if you want something else to waste your money on, I have now launched pre-orders for my new Karate Kids theme of minifigs.
Is that enough to avoid copyright infringement?
Well, it's not even based on Karate Kid, so.
Okay.
Sam, do you want to show?
Yeah. Stand by, caller.
Why call them Karate Kids when you can call them Kung Fu Kids? It preserves the alliteration.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Karate Kids. But they're obviously...
Here they are.
Sam's already ordered some.
I have indeed.
That's awesome.
You don't watch Cobra Kai though, do you, Joe?
I don't. I've been Emily and I have been watching Ted Lasso, and holy shit, that show is awesome.
I can't stand the guy in it though.
Oh really?
No.
Which one?
I don't find him funny. The one who's off horrible bosses and stuff. I just don't find him funny.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Okay.
I mean, he's all right. He's tolerable and stuff, but it's normally when he's like part of an assemble. I couldn't tolerate him as a main dude.
Okay. No,
Isn't it like a American football thing as well? Isn't it?
No, it's an American football coach who has been hired to be a soccer coach or a European football coach in London. And so there's a lot of that kind of humor of like, what do you mean chips and all that good stuff.
What do you mean you can murder a cup of tea? You can't kill liquid.
No, but it's really fun. That's what I've been watching, and we had to kind of stop watching For All Mankind because it got a little intense. For Emily was watching For All Mankind and The Handmaid's Tale at the same time, so she needed to like cut off one of the intense shows for the time being. So we'll get back to For All Mankind, but I've been loving that too.
I just blocked that person, reported them for you, Sam.
Oh, I wanted to see their pictures of the sister. Oh well, never mind.
You had a bot though, isn't that like a rite of passage in a way?
Oh yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Bot?
Yeah.
Hot photos of my sister. Hot photos of my. Oh, I should check this out. Do I even know your sister, sir? Why did you send this to me? Oh, that's great.
I mean, speaking of TV shows, we've now got BritBox, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's all UK TV shows, mostly from BBC and ITV. We got basically like a year's free something the missus got. And we watched all of Dad's Army on there, which was what I was referencing previously. But I've just introduced the missus to Bugs. Do you remember Bugs at all, Sam?
No, I don't think I do.
It first aired in 1995. It ran for 4 series, or seasons, as they say in the US. And
series? What?
It was basically it's like a tech-based sort of crime thriller. So you have this team of 3 people who specialize in bugs, cyber stuff, and all gadgets and spyware, and they solve mysteries. Basically, they get hired as tech private detectives each week.
Huh.
But it's funny because I thought it was going to be really dated, and to an extent it is, but it actually still holds up pretty well. I remember loving watching it every Saturday evening, on BBC One. But it's funny just how well it's still a good, entertaining show.
Yeah.
It was good, I guess, in a way. It's kind of like a precursor to stuff like Spooks or even Torchwood.
Okay.
But
Do you know what? I've got a long flight next Friday. I might have to.
I think you'd enjoy it. I think even Joe would like it, to be honest with you. It's got a lot of charm.
How long is your flight, if I might ask?
A long way, because we're basically flying to LA first, and then LA to Auckland.
Hey, I'll just hop in the car and go on down to LAX.
Cheaper.
Oh my word!
That's okay. One of the worst flights I ever went on was LAX to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
I took a flight from Utah to LAX. So that was, it's only a 2-hour flight, but that was a 6-hour ordeal. And then by the time I started flying back east, I flew directly over my house in Utah. And I'm just like, I was there 8 hours.
Yeah, I mean, we've done that. When we go anywhere, mostly we went to America, we went via KLM, which is a Dutch airline. It flies from Cardiff, but you all have to go via Amsterdam. So we had to go in the opposite direction and then fly back over ourselves to get to America. But yeah. I went to Australia, we went via Royal Brunei, so we had to go. So Brunei was the main stop. We'd have a stop for 25 minutes somewhere else. But you had to stop in Brunei and wait there for 4 hours before you did the last leg of the journey. But it was pretty cheap flights at the time, so. And from what I gather, one of my friends is in Australia and he's trying to book flights to come home for Christmas. They just keep on going up and up. He thought, if I wait a bit longer, close to the time, they'll go down, and it's had the exact opposite effect.
Yeah, that never happens.
Yeah, I think the missus booked these July, I want to say, June, July time.
But I don't see how you can go via LA because, the Earth is flat. You can't wrap around. You're just going to hit the big wall of ice or go off the edge, aren't you?
All right, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for coming to the stream.
I mean, that's not the only problem. If you're a flat earther, there are flat earthers who believe Australia doesn't exist and is a hoax.
What the fuck? What?
And that the whole idea of the yeah, the whole idea. There is a thing. Look it up. There were people who stopped this in town a couple of years back when we were on our lunch break in town, me and the missus, and they believe that the idea of the Earth being a globe was done by the UK government, the British government, to cover up the fact that all the the convicts that they sent to Australia, they actually sent over the edge of the earth to their deaths. Australia is a hoax, and even if you've been to Australia or you're from Australia, you're not actually in Australia. You're in like
you're in South England.
Or you're in some part of Africa or something.
Oh my god!
I mean, they've got a point. Have you ever seen Africa and Australia in the same place at the same time?
Look, conspiracy theories fascinate me because it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's just, it's like those QAnon people who thought that John F. Kennedy Jr. didn't die and he was going to come back and be Donald Trump's running mate.
That's quite funny.
It's just, it's bonkers. And when that turns out to not be true, they don't say, oh, this must be a weirdo conspiracy cult. They double down. Anyway, sorry, let's not go there.
Dear.
I mean, I just love the fact that conspiracy is born out of some other thing to blame the British for.
You know what? I feel we get the rap for a lot of stuff at the moment.
We do, don't we? Although someone did point out the other day to me, they said, "You're Welsh, right, Crag?" And I was like, "Indeed." And they said that when something is good and it's from Wales, you say it's Welsh. I went, "Correct." And they said, "But when something is good and it's from England, you say it's British." I was like, "Also correct."
Yeah.
But if something's bad and it's from England, it's definitely English. It's not British.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. I think I figured out what I can get from Lego.com to take advantage of the points, double points weekend. I'm just going to order 3 more Saturn V's.
Fair enough.
Because why not? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Quick before they disappear. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
What's going on? You're on live internet right now, so.
Hello.
So hi, Sam.
I'm waving too.
Yeah.
How are you?
Look, Craggle built the Saturn V that you and I built a few weeks ago. Remember that?
Oh
Oh yeah. Can I come talk to you in about 10 minutes?
No, I want to tell you something.
Okay. Is it okay to tell me in front of my friends here, or should I come with you?
It's okay.
Okay. Oh.
I found the 4th funnel, but
Okay. It needs the black pieces.
yeah.
Okay. So Clark found the 4th funnel for his Titanic, his little mini Titanic, but it's missing the black pieces. So while we're talking, I'm going to look for the black pieces. Do you want me to bring this to you when I'm done?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you, I'll come downstairs when I find it, and I'll bring it to you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Clark. Can you close the door?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm not being funny, but that boy is way too cute to be biologically related to you.
No joke. No, I think he's mostly Emily.
So adorable, man.
Yeah. And
by the way, speaking of like conspiracy theories, this one wasn't a conspiracy theory, but it did actually fool a lot of Americans apparently on the internet. Have you heard of the country of Lisenborough?
no, I haven't. What is this?
It's a fake country that someone added to a map, like basically in Europe.
Uh-huh.
And they sort of tacked it onto like the sides of I think Spain and Portugal.
Uh-huh.
And lots of Americans believed it, that it was actually existed. because Americans are famously bad at geography.
Yeah.
I think what it was is that someone did a picture of it, like when they had obviously added on this fake country, and they put like a tweet up saying, "I bet most Americans don't even know the name of this country." And then someone else replied saying, "Who does not know Lissenburg?" So lots of Americans were like, "I know that. I totally knew that already. Like, I know geography." Like, and people are like,
Well, I know enough geography that I'd be like, okay, are you trying to troll me? What's going on here?
actually, can I share my screen?
Sure.
I'll
Yeah,
show you let's have a look. This is pretty funny. So,
No. Okay. No, if you actually thought that was real, you're a moron. That's not just.
That's brilliant.
yeah, so the original tweet was, "I'm sure Americans don't even know the name of this country," and then someone put, "Who does not know Lissenburg?" And then basically people were going on about it.
Oh, that's
There's actually an official government account on Twitter now as well, and finance and stuff. People put your face passport. It apparently have fooled so many Americans. But it's the ones who are like, "Oh yeah, I knew about that." Like,
that's so dumb. Here's what you guys should try: is I'll send you a map of the United States, and you have to name all 50 states.
I definitely couldn't do that.
Okay.
I reckon I could give that a go.
But the difference is we know where the country of America is. We may not know everything in it, but we know where the country is.
Right. But what I'm saying is countries in Europe are like the size of states in the United States. So it's like...
It sounds like you're just making excuses here, Joe.
Yeah, that's an excuse, that is. Like, if I showed you the continent of Africa, I'd have about half a dozen Americans going, "Africa's a country."
Oh, I'm not going to argue with that one right there. Look, I won't defend how many absolute morons live around here, but
in all fairness, I joke and I mock America a lot, but we do love America. I've been looking at loads of photographs of the firehouse, Hook and Ladder 8, and New York.
Sorry, Craggle. I was like, I was just about to go like, really? That's cool because none of us here know shit about whales.
That's not true.
That's not true. I know a lot about whales. They are part of the order Cetacean, and all whales are predators. Cetaceans, whales are ocean-dwelling mammals.
I don't know anything about that whales.
I mean, to be honest, there is a lot of talk about how we shouldn't even call it whales ourselves. Like in Wales, it's Cymru, Cymraeg. But the actual word Wales comes from an old English term meaning foreigner.
Really? I was about to ask, where does Wales come from?
It's an English term. Like,
Okay.
Cymraeg is the actual Welsh name. No, Cymraeg is Cymru is Wales. Cymraeg is Welsh. Sorry, beg your pardon. But yeah, English Wales.
Wait, sorry. Rewind. Cymraeg.
Cymraeg is
Cymraeg.
Welsh. It's the language, and Cymru is Wales, the country.
Cymraeg.
Cymraeg.
Cymraeg. Okay.
Cymraeg.
All right.
There's no rag. Cymraeg.
Okay.
He's not getting it.
You're gonna have a bit of one-on-one tuition here.
You can tell I haven't slept properly, but yeah, Wales comes from the English term foreigner, which is an insult to injury, considering the Welsh and like the Celts are like the original people of Britain,
Right, exactly. Well, I mean, it's very similar to a lot of Native American tribes who they're still known by names that were actually like slang. I believe it's like I want to say it's one of the big ones. Like Navajo is actually a word that means enemy. I'm sorry, I'm probably getting that wrong, but yeah, a lot of Native American tribes are known by the same kind of thing.
Yeah, so just to look up this to fact check myself, Wales is an English name that derives from the Anglo-Saxon word meaning foreigners.
Interesting.
In particular, those foreigners who are under the influence of the Roman Empire. So basically, like foreign slaves.
Interesting.
Whereas the Welsh name for Wales is Cymru, which comes from the plural of Cymro, which means a Welshman.
Huh.
But yeah. And then there was people kicking off going, why should... Because, like, you know, I think the Football World Cup has come up. Obviously, Wales are in it this year, or this time. I don't know sports stuff.
Well,
But people were saying that if we put up, like, Cymru as our country name, people won't understand. And it's like, well... Do you think that Germany calls themselves Germany?
They call themselves Deutschland.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well,
I wish I could speak Welsh. I really do. I struggled with it so much in school, though. We had a crappy Welsh teacher, and I was stuck with her for like 3 years. We just didn't give a crap. I keep thinking like, I'll do a course name, but I can barely speak English, so.
Hey man, I wasn't gonna say it, but
I was gonna. Yeah.
It is a difficult language to learn, and I think the best time to learn it is when you're young and learn it almost like alongside English, you know?
Yeah.
Because I trip up over the pronunciation and stuff, and also trying to remember, which I guess is true of any language, but like the letters have different sounds. So like double D is pronounced TH. So people see Cardiff, the Welsh name is Caerdydd, but it's not, it's Caerdydd. So.
Oh.
And a W, when it's like after a C, is pronounced more like a U.
Okay. So. Interesting.
It's all stuff that I've had this explained to me many times when I lived in North Wales up in Anglesey. Because if there's one thing they do there, is everybody speaks Welsh. And it was one of those things, you'd walk into a shop and you're just like, I'm only in here to pick up milk, and everybody's already speaking Welsh, and they know I'm the foreigner, and they're looking at me like I'm some kind of dirty disease. I just want some milk.
I still loved going to that little pub next to your house, Sam, and the waitress going, I love your accent. And I'm just like, no one has ever said that to me. Go away.
You know what, though?
I'm very suspicious about
I just
you.
love the fact that Sam bigged this place up, and the one time I go there, I have really crummy customer service.
Yeah.
Like the food itself was nice, but honestly, the customer service was just piss
I'm
poor.
sorry.
I would have kicked off more, but I was very aware that Sam lives literally around the corner from it. So
you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to, as they say, start beef.
Yeah, don't make it uncomfortable for us. We go there.
Yeah.
We go there.
If I wanted to make it uncomfortable, I would have like pulled my trousers and pants down, like, you know.
And I would have just sat there and going, "Don't worry about it. He does this. It's fine. He'll get over it in a second.
Just let him do it. He'll get through this. And then we just.
And then there's a scientist at the other table that says, "That reminds me, I need a new microscope."
Yeah, just sit there and go, just don't laugh.
No, the food was good. I'm going honest, the food was lovely.
Yeah, the food was great.
What pissed me off was not so much the meals being delayed, because that thing, you know, mistakes happen or whatever. It was the way that she dealt with it. Was like, oh, it's because you ordered separately. And I was like, well, even then, we ordered before them.
Yeah.
And their meals are out. They've almost halfway through them. We still haven't had ours yet, you know? But
Yeah,
also,
I'm
I
sorry
know
about
people.
that, man.
I know people who've worked in kitchens and stuff, and they always say to me, "It's not difficult." Like they use that excuse, or if you place the orders separately on the same table, they're going to come out separately. All they need to do is just go, "Hey, these 3 tickets for the same table. Can you make sure they come out as one?"
Exactly.
That's all they've got to do. It's not difficult. So
Yeah. Well, sorry about that, dude.
I was
just
just
happened.
impressed with the amount of food that Sam put away. I was sure that he was like shoveling it into his boots or something. Like where are you putting this?
It made me feel like home because there was just so much food. Each order was like, this is almost an American proportion of food.
Yeah. Like I honestly, I was not prepared for the size of the portions in America the first time I went over there, or even the second time to an extent. But I remember we went to this really cool Italian pizzeria place in New York, and it was weird because it was a door between two like I don't know shops or something, two other like establishments. And then it went down a long corridor, and then it opened up massive, and it was basically a cathedral inside another building that they'd turned into this pizzeria. And they had 2 kitchens, one on like the left hand side, one on the right side, that were just open with these big stone bake ovens, and it was amazing. And when we were there, we were looking at what we wanted to order, and I was like, "Oh, I'll have this calzone," and the mistress was going to have this one, and he was like, "Yeah, just let you know that the calzones we recommend can feed between 2 to 3 people, so you might want to just share one and do half and half." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." It came out honestly 2 to 3 people, try like 6 to 8 people. It could have fed. It was freaking. It was ridiculous.
Where was this?
New York.
Okay.
And in Manhattan, it was just it was ridiculous. It was delicious as well. It wasn't just like quantity over quality. It was beautiful. It was proper Italian style calzone, and it was just gorgeous. But yeah, if we had 2 of those, it would be like
It would have been. That's great.
We said, "Oh yeah, they recommend they feed 2 to 3 people." It was like, "No, man, this is like 6 to 8." or 1 Sam.
One Sam, yeah.
Right? When people say this could feed so many people, I look at it and go, I know what I'm about, love. It's fine.
It was when you sent me that one about you sent me a reel or a TikTok or something. There was the Subway one where they tried saying that Subway footlongs are meant for at least 2 or more people. But there was also the one about the pizza, and it was like we don't expect people to eat a whole 10-inch pizza by themselves. And I was like, I feel personally attacked right now.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Even I was like, I can smack the 10 inches, like not even touching the sides.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
At least
if we've got a 10-inch and we're sharing it with the missus, we'll have sides with it. But if it's just a pizza, a 10 inches, yeah, you can easily do that myself.
Yeah. At least with like a 12-inch, you're going, oh, hello. But then, I don't. What's Papa? Have you been to Papa John's, Craigle? I'm sure you have.
I've been before. I'm not a big fan of Papa John's myself.
Well, they do an XXL, and I can't remember what that is. It might be 14 or 15. Now that one, I can put one of those away and go, do you know what? I'm good.
I think it's a 16 because I think the XL is 14-inch. I think
you're right.
Yeah,
I can put one of those away and go, do you know what? I'll just have the one side. I've
had Papa John's 3 times I can remember, and twice it's been utter shit when we had actual pizza delivered to us. Once in America and once in the UK, and then the other time was actually in the convention center, and it was nice, which was bizarre. But yeah. But I know like Domino's in America is meant to be just absolute crap, whereas over here I love a good Domino's.
I did Domino's in America when I stayed over in Virginia for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because it was in walking distance to my hotel. It was all right.
I had Domino's in New York. Big mistake, don't get chain pizza when you're in New York anyway. But we did it because I was feeling ill. There was flash flooding, and we wanted to stay in a hotel. And it was just easy to get it delivered. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. But yeah. Oh, I saw something in the corner. I got a sinking feeling.
Yeah, we got a little Clark. What have you got there, Clark?
Yeah, show him. Show him what you got. Hold it up to the camera.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's not finished yet.
it's looking
That's
good though.
cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find him some replacement parts.
Wait, so
Yeah,
Clark, did
because-
you build that?
Yeah. Yeah, because I lost a couple parts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You're doing really well. It looks good.
Yeah, he liked the big Titanic, and so I made him a smaller one. Okay, bud, I'm gonna have to really look for that part. Goodness.
What are you after?
Well, part of the mast fell off,
Oh no.
and the
Just say,
Titanic can't.
just say it's hit an iceberg and fall off.
Why don't you go? Oh, look at that. Do you want to do the same kind of thing? Do you want to do like stick it in there until I find another one? Oh,
Hey, we've
okay.
got one new in the chats. Empire Knight says Domino's is great.
In the UK, I will say yes.
Yeah, I do. It's
Domino's
overpriced,
has really
but-
stepped up their game, honestly.
Are
Yes.
they? I guess
Yeah.
it might depend where in the States you are, because I have heard some people say they do like Domino's in the States.
Okay.
I mean, I've mentioned it
Yeah,
on here
it's
before, and
normal
Lady
stuff.
Sam, if she's still watching, will back me up. But the best takeaway pizza in
Yeah,
existence in
sorry.
Australia is Eagle
I know.
Boys, but
We're
that
almost done
sadly no
talking.
longer exists.
I thought.
So you're fresh out of luck, Sam.
Yeah. Why don't you take that with you?
But Eagle Boys.
Eyeball.
Yeah. Okay, dude. Oh no, he has found the stash of eyeballs.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
An eyeball is on the mast.
An eyeball is on the mast.
Well, maybe it won't hit an iceberg because they actually see it coming.
Yeah, seriously. Oh no.
Da 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 da.
Right there. There's the camera. Okay, bud. Yeah, they don't see it until you put it up there. Yep.
Hey, I can see you.
Eyeball.
Eyeball. Okay, bud. We're almost done, so I'll come bring your parts down to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Okay.
An eyeball.
You're right. It's an eyeball on the mast. Yep, now he's in the I gotta show off mode. So
I
all right,
felt,
dude.
I felt like we
I'll come
got
downstairs with you, okay? All right. All right, dude. I'm almost done. So
This is a
Sam is
creep.
just falling out of frame at a really slow rate.
so here's the cool thing about the Titanic. Ready? It breaks in half.
Hey.
Huh? Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Head on downstairs, and I'll be there in a couple minutes. Okay.
I don't even know what that sound was.
Oh.
I feel sorry for anyone who was wearing earphones right then.
Yep. Or anybody who had it up just a little bit louder than normal.
Oh wow.
If you're ever thinking about kids, just remember
Just watch this stream.
Yeah.
that noise can be constant.
I feel like that's the new Durex advert.
The new what?
The Durex advert.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And it continues. You probably can't hear it, but sounds like someone's dying out there.
Dear, oh dear.
All right. Well,
Oh no!
what?
My Sand 5 just kamikazed.
Oh no, it's Apollo 13.
It's fine.
Well, we are approaching that time.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Whilst Craggle is rebuilding Apollo 13, I will hand off to you, mate, and you can let us know what's going on with you and where we can find you.
Okay. Well,
That sounded like your door.
that was my door. He is ramming into my door at full speed. Hi everyone, Joe from Skylab Bricks. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to post some more stuff on Instagram. It seems to be fun. I will also be posting some stuff to no, I'm sorry. You can find my other stuff for now at Skylab Bricks on Etsy. And that's where I sell all my wares and sundries. And I will be attempting to do some more kits here shortly. And I'll have a few announcements pretty quick here in the next couple weeks. I'm taking the holiday next week to try to organize some stuff. So come see me on Etsy and Instagram. And apparently in the news when I murder my son.
Excellent. Thank you, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Cut the Craggle.
Hello.
Have you rebuilt your Apollo mission?
Yeah, there it is.
Excellent.
Only this bit that fell off from one of those because it bounced off the top of here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
You know, rockets are meant to be on their side.
Yeah, I know, but if I do that, you can't really see.
Well, if
The
Joe
can
would
is
say,
Traveling through
transporting
space.
them.
It's traveling through space.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you, man?
Well, I just launched pre-orders for some new custom minifigures. If you want to see what they're all about, check out my latest video, which is the Lego Cobra Kai Custom Minifigure Series 2. You can find out more about it there. I've still got in stock at the moment some of my Scooby-Doo villains, and I've got 2 new characters in my Mysteries Inc. theme in the pipeline. So
If it's not Velma, I don't care.
and also got these 2 from Return to the Future. Depends on how well they do. They're doing all right at the moment, but I might be doing some more Back to the Future inspired stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to have a new video out on Monday. It might be a bit later. I'm going to do a video based on this build here from Idea Brickworks. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know. How are you?
Well, do you know what? I'm looking forward to all of that, Craggle. It'd be good to see you. Be good to see you back on the tube, as they say.
The tube.
Well, actually, I don't think anybody says that, but you know.
I don't think anyone says
I don't think
that,
many
no.
people even know where the tube part of YouTube comes from.
No.
What do you mean?
Well, YouTube, it comes from basically like old TVs used to have a tube in the back, and they used to say, "Oh, put the old tube on." But like nowadays, I don't think kids understand that YouTube means like you Teddy, you know, the tube. So,
I mean, I understand that because
I mean, I've had people who don't understand that the save icon is a floppy disk because they don't know what a floppy disk is.
what kind of monsters do you hang out with besides
Dude, this
me?
is the new generation. Do you realize the new Doctor Who companion is 18 years old and she was born in 2004?
This upsets me.
It's disgusting. She was 1 year old when David Tennant became Doctor Who. She was 1 year old when Christopher Eccleston was Doctor Who.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, young.
This is what I'm telling you about. Like, you know, it's so wrong.
Wrong, man.
No.
Okay.
On that bombshell, I think so.
Yeah, I think on that bombshell, we'll call it there. I'm going to be away from next Friday. However, I do foresee me having spare time on my hands, so there may be opportune moments to partake in a stream.
I mean, I will say that next Saturday I am going to be doing the live stream
Howdy, Andy.
myself, on my channel. I haven't got the schedule up on it exactly yet, but yeah. So if you're free and want to drop by, more than welcome.
I don't know where I'll be next Saturday. I don't know if I'll actually be in Auckland or Sydney or where. I have no idea, but the missus will tell me.
Isn't that how it always is?
She knows.
We've got a new viewer just as we're wrapping up, by the way.
Andy, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Even if it is for like the last 30 seconds.
You can
It's
go
a
back
fun
and rewatch this. It's just as good when it's not live, or just
Yeah.
as bad.
Speaking of people in the chat, Mrs. Craggle, Lady Samby, Empire Knight, Jacob Neely, Cut the Craggle, Andy,
Empire
New,
Knight.
thank you for joining us all, and Space Time Brick Studio, you were there as well. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again very soon.
How soon?
Goodbye, everyone.